All right, Bears are the road favorite. Do you think they cover?
What a literary masterpiece that intro was.
I feel I peaked way too early.
Do I think the Bears cover? I think initially you want to say yes, but we've seen Andy Dalton. We've seen him play, and he doesn't make this Bears team better from a passing standpoint, right? I think what you're going to have to do if you're the Chicago Bears is rely on your defense and your run game. That's really, David Montgomery is that guy that you want to back. And you take a look at Chicago, 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games. And with Dalton, they went 1-1 ATS in the beginning of the year, guys, but I just don't feel it. And we've seen Detroit, even though they haven't won a game, they've been decent against the spread. 6-4 ATS. They've been playing these mediocre teams well. So you try to piece this all together, like Tim Boyle, from a statistical standpoint, was horrendous.
Oh my God, it was like 77 yards.
And like per dropback, he had minus points from a fantasy standpoint. So that's not great, Bob. Not great. But from this standpoint, from this angle, I do like Detroit ATS. A little scary, but I just don't trust Andy Dalton because he didn't pass it down the field.
Okay, Chicago 1-4 ATS in its last 5 games. I know how much you love like trends.
Oh yeah, trends are definitely my favorites. Here's the thing too, like this game is on early because this is when everyone is either eating or getting ready, so you don't have to really pay attention to this game.
You eat at 12:30. That's like pretty early.
Getting ready.
That's the whole Thanksgiving thing. Like, oh, it's noon. It's dinner time.
Right.
Most people are waking up around that time.
Thanksgiving just needs to be completely redone, anyways. But
late.
that's neither here nor there. Kind of like what Reid alluded to, like the Bears have not been a good team against the spread. The Lions have actually been a decent team against the spread. 6-4 overall, covered in the last 2 games, obviously as underdogs because they're always underdogs when it comes to that, but this is just such a gross matchup, right? Like Tim Boyle, like I in his college days, if I'm not mistaken, I heard this correctly, he actually threw more interceptions than he did touchdowns during college. Like if that's really
that really stood out to the NFL scouts.
That's tough to do. That's like very Jameis Winston-esque.
Yeah, it is tough to do, but. I mean, this game is just going to be such a mess here. Like, I really don't want to take a side. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't want to take a side in this one here. I suppose I'll side with the Lions being the underdogs, and they've been a decent team covering when they're underdogs, but what an absolute atrocity to start off Thanksgiving.
Jules, do the Bears, does Andy Dalton have enough support, offensive support here to help the Bears to be productive and help the Bears cover?
Maybe. Because the Lions don't have much offensive support on the other side, so if you get 9 points from the Bears, maybe the Lions get 6. This is going to be, we'll talk totals. Points are going to be at a premium in this one. There are some props that stand out to me more than betting a side, but if I'm going to bet a side, I'm going to take the home dog in this game. You look at the Lions' last 2 weeks, 3-point margin between the Steelers, a tie, and the Browns, a 3-point loss. So there you are with 2 games against, decent AFC North type of competition, and you're within 3 points. So I'm going to take the +3 at home for the Lions. Probably not a play that I'm going to actually wind up being on Thanksgiving, but that's where I would lean.